guys been at the church?
55 years.
Coming up on 56. When we joined, there were fewer than 300 members.
I think we were some of the first members in a long, long time, and they just treated us royally. We love it here.
It's home. This is home church, and it's been an integral part of our lives for nearly 56 years now.
The church has meant so much to us as a family and as an individual that we want to give back.
In our family, we've had 2 generations in the church, and I've known other families have 3 and 4 generations in this church, and I hope that will continue, and I think it will, and the endowment will help.
Well, I think there are many places in the Bible where we're called to be good stewards. You can start with Adam and Eve being called to be good stewards, and that was an initial calling. Jesus tells us to be smart, to think about how the world works and to understand how the world works, to ensure that we're operating as Christians within that world. And so I think that fits very well into how you look at planning your financial resources and how you might support the church in them. So the endowment fund is basically a way that our congregation can consider the church in their estate planning. That is the primary purpose. And the difference between an endowment gift and just leaving the church in your estate is that the endowment is invested for long-term growth, and the only part of the endowment that gets used is the earnings from that growth. And so it could potentially be there 100 years from now, generating income that helps the church provide missions, ministry, maintain facilities, professional development and scholarships for students within the church. And so as you do your life plans, this is a chance for you to think about how you want what has impacted you to continue to impact others for generations to come.
As a Christian, that's one of our greatest assignments, to do good with the gifts that He's given to us. The church is my family, really. I moved into this community in August of 1994. My first Sunday just felt like it was meant to be. It was already part of who I was and what I felt like I was meant to continue in. Well, I think of the endowment fund as a way to contribute to the legacy of the church, for it to continue doing all of the good things that it has already been doing all along.
I think my first visit to the church was when I was 3 months old. And I actually have a picture from that day with my dad holding me. And so the church has been a part of my life since the very beginning. And this is my mom, Mary Ellen. My dad, Ken Conley, passed away in May of 2018.
Ken and I came here in 1960. Well, I've been a Methodist all my life. And Ken was Baptist, and he was willing to go the Methodist route.
And so the church was my second home. You know, I knew the playground as my own. I knew the couch where I took a nap, right outside of the church secretary's office. And it just became my second home. It cemented for me that church is family. Our family decided to give to the endowment fund in memory and honor of my dad, who loved this church very much. Well, my dad always put great care into everything. He believes in investing, and he believes in keeping things going, right? And so the endowment fund really spoke to him as a way to continually help the church and help the community and family of the church for a long time. A lasting legacy, even though legacy is such a big word, and my dad was such a humble person. But yeah, my dad's part of his legacy.
I would tell somebody that the best way to invest in the church would be to contribute to the endowment fund.
We think it's really not about the size of the gift. It's about really providing the opportunity for the congregation to connect back to the church and to the long-term sustainability of the church.
The church was here when we arrived, and we'd like to see the church here when we depart. We need to pay it forward because others have done that for us.
I feel great that we can do that. The Lord has provided us with money that we can do.
And that's something that I know that my dad expressed to me. God has blessed us. God has blessed us. Everything comes from Him. When we give with our heart. We're a chill forgiver, but we give because God gave to us. It's not about us. It's about what God has done for us and what He has given us through Jesus.